2, 1. Hi, this is Sue again with Creative Community Resources, and today I have Vicki with me, our co-host. Vicki, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Vicki Rafferty Polk, and I am the director of No Fences, Inc. We work with homeless vets, their families, and vets that are struggling to help get them all back into society and part of their community.
So tell me, this fits into our informing, educating, and collaborating because you've been doing this for a while. How long have you been around?
Okay. No Fences has been around for over 15 years. It started in Texas. When it moved up here, they changed the focus group because, as we say, our mission is to take down the fences and barriers that prevent people from being a productive part of society. And here in Michigan, there's a big need for homeless vets. So we have been doing this now for going on 4 years.
Awesome. So tell me, what might we expect forthcoming? You provide resources to the community or multiple communities? How does that work?
We work with other community agencies that work with vets. We provide the housing. Like currently, we are in the process of finishing our 1-bedroom apartment that will be available for a vet or a vet and his family. We have already placed 4 other vets, and we are in the process of acquiring 5 acres on which we will be able to build 4 more homes so that the whole family could live there.
So you operate this as a 501(c)(3), is that correct?
Yes, we do.
And tell me a little bit about the group of you that got started in this organization.
There were 3 of us, and we were all counselors of some form. And we noticed that we would have a vet or a vet's family member come in and try to find services for them, and it was so hard, and so many that were homeless. And then one day we found out that the only thing we could do with a homeless vet was put him in a shelter 7 days before he or she could get services. And we said, that's not going to work.
So
if we find a homeless vet, we're going to have places for him or her to go.
So that's the prerequisite. They had to have 7 days in a shelter?
Yep.
So who makes the decisions and how do they get the assistance from you?
Okay. Any community agency, whether it's a hospital or the Community Action Agency or the Veterans Affairs Office, any of them can make a referral, or sometimes it's just a person who will call and say, hey, I know this vet, he doesn't have a place, what do I do? So they'll go through us. They'll come to us, we will hook them up with services that can help get them medically cleared, all that. And while they're being medically cleared and seeing what else they qualify, we'll help them with the housing part and provide emergency housing.
Awesome. So is your housing primarily emergency housing or temporary housing, or is it long-term solutions?
Right now, the one we are working on is the emergency housing, and that will be done sometime in August and ready to go. However, the other housing units that we already have and the ones that we'll be working on, those are going to be for long-term.
Some long-term solutions.
We want to help them become productive and integrated back into the community, and we can't do that if we're moving them around.
Right. Stability is important. Yep. So what kind of agencies do you work with other than the ones you mentioned? Do you work with churches and community resources as well?
We do. We work with all the community food banks. We work with the local court system, very closely with churches and small businesses. The small businesses are very supportive of our mission and have even gone so far as to offer jobs, temporary jobs, to help them get their emergency needs.
So it looks like we can about wrap up this program for today. How can people contact you or give you more questions or ideas or resources?
Our email address is nofencesinc and the number 3 @gmail.com.
That's because you started with 3, so that should be pretty easy to remember if they can remember No Fences. Number 3, okay, @gmail. I am Michigan Probate Services 101 @gmail.com, and we'll wrap up the segment for today. Thanks for joining us.